Okay, we're finally topside after bed. How long was I down there, Jen? 45 minutes or something? You know.
I think almost an hour.
Yeah, almost an hour to do those connections. But the upside, we got hot, cold shower. We got toilet coming up, and we need to do a little more finagling with the cold water over on that side. But we got the hot water feed up there, so I may actually route that over and shoot that over. I really wanted that to be over one more hole over here, so I'll probably just have to 90 degree that and then secure that down on there, so that'll be good. It's better to do the running up here than down there because I have big galvanized pipes, I got vent pipes, and I got drain pipes running down there, and there's no way to work that PEX tool to get that open with all those pipes. So I'd rather do my elbows and stuff here. If anything is going to leak, it's going to be here. It's not going to be down there because I got good solid straight run. So we're going to get this stuff on the board and get going. I feel like the wrath of God after being down here, but I'm glad I'm up now. Thank you, honey. She did a good job sending stuff down to me there. So you didn't even drop anything on my head.
No.
No
butterfingers here.
No butter. You never have
no
butterfingers. Okay.
Here.
Good thing you weren't down there, right? You had wrenches and all
yeah,
other
probably
shit.
got killed in the process.
That's right. Knocked out those beautiful teeth. All right, we'll see you in a
while.
while.
A big hammer.
All right, yeah. All right, get that big, you know, pipe wrench. All right, everybody. Well,
see
you in a bit. Missy's smiling, so I'm going to take that as a good sign right now. We have the water back on about halfway. We're repressurizing the system. Boy, I thought we had a problem over here. You see it's a little wet on the floor. Dumb Rosie forgot to make the last crimp connection there, but we, you know, that's done now. So, you know, that's an easy fix, right, as opposed to having to cut and re-put on again. So we've got the hot there. We've got the cold on the right side. We've got good positioning. We got about 9 inches spacing between them, which is what I want. We just capped, I needed one more female ear, which is the little thing that you see up here that goes on the top. I had to waste one. I made a bad connection. I guess I could cut it off and all that, but for $2.38, I'd rather buy a new one, and we'll reposition that one for the future for the toilet. The rough-in, as you can see, we took a piece of 3/4 inch plywood, which will be our 1/2 inch backer board here, as well as our tile. And we ran it over and from the sides here, and you can see when mounted, that's basically going to be flush now, which is exactly what you want. Flush on both sides there for that mounting. So that's exactly what we want with the outer ring. And I'm going to go ahead. It's blocked in and really secured now. It's saddled. It has a saddle mounting there, meaning that it's resting in the bottom and it's secured in the top. So Jennifer will tell you that thing's not going anywhere. And I'm just going to shoot a few screws just to secure it. I want to be careful not to puncture any of the fittings. I think we'll energize the top here. Yeah, you can hear the water coming through, and that's running up to it's turning on and would go up to the shower, and that seal's holding good up there, so we know we're in prime shape and everything's holding good. Okay, so I can't tell you how great it's been to have Missy here helping today, because every time I'm down on the ground down there, it's a miserable experience, because when you remove those caps from the pipes, it's just leaking all on top of you. So she's been able to send stuff down. You see we did a little elbow here because it was going to be a little tight trying to make the turns with all the galvanized supply and drain pipes down there. So we just decided it'd be easier to do the 90-degree turn up here, which was good. So we'll make sure that's shielded. We have the 3/4 inch strap downs here we'll use to strap that down, and it was easy to just notch out a bit on the side so we get the good spacing. So we now know that we can get a sink set in there, and the thing we have to remember next is we got to frame out and change a little bit for the medicine cabinet to be on the side. So things are taking shape, huh? you're really happy. We're not gutting stuff anymore. We're putting things back together. So the shower has now been totally roughed in. The toilet's been roughed in. The plumbing for the sink is done. All the drains. And we're just going to, it's only 2 o'clock today. I'm just going to keep ripping forward and get stuff done. What I need to do now, though, I need to, I know I look like a hell of a sight today. I need to go back down and make sure that I've got all the tools, because we're missing the no-go, the go and no-go gauge for the crimp tool. And I need to generally clean up down there. It probably won't be the last time. I'll help Jennifer get me, she'll be on top while I get the toilet flange set and all that, once we get the Hardy backer board down on everything. So compared to yesterday, it's like a dream today. So
smooth ride.
Smooth. Now the good thing too is, if plumbing is going to leak, and this is a good rule of thumb, 90% of your leaks are going to occur within the first week of install. So that means it's going to be a couple weeks until we're doing the walls anyway. So we'll be able to sense if there's any leaks. Once we're beyond 2 weeks, we only have a tiny chance of popping a leak again. So that's the good news. So you never want to close stuff up right away as soon as you've done plumbing. So, okay?
That's correct.
That's correct. And Missy knows that from her years in construction too. You want to get the roughing done and just observe it for a while. So, okay guys, so we'll see. I'm going to get back in the submarine and go back under. All right? Give the captain a salute there.
Fill out the water tanks.
Blow ballast. All right.
That's right.
Blow something. Okay guys, I'm underneath. I'm checking my connections for any kind of leaks. And I'm sorry for the zoom there. Pull that back out again. It's looking good. That's where the galvanized met the PEX there, and that looks good. You'll see a little dripping water from when I forgot to do the crimp connection earlier. But all the connections look like they're holding beautifully. The reroutes, the ones over there. So I'm going to call it a good job under here. I'm going to finish cleaning up because, you know, guys, it's like a real spook show down here all the time, right? The day rolls on, guys. See, I'm securing all the flooring here now. And it's going to be really nice to close everything up. And I'm going to put another 3/4 sheet here and then over top with some more here. And I think we'll call it a day today. After we get that, it'll be a lot safer coming through here. That's for sure. And we're going to call it a super successful day. And we got all Wednesday, I'm sure, my day off. There'll be some more adventures here. Do some reframing over here. And, you know, doing some more if we're getting ready to... we need to put the blocking in on the sides so that we put the shower pan has something to hook onto here. We still need to put the stud wall down here and determine how wide that wall is going to be. So plenty of stuff still to go and more to do today. I am cooked, guys. It has been one long but productive day. Okay, recap. We got all the plumbing roughed in today. Finally, everything good to go. The other good thing today is that I got the rest of the subflooring down finally. So we now have a safe floor to walk on, and hopefully we'll have no more injuries. You now get an idea how this tub is really a walk-in barrier-free shower, because you can now see, looking on at the end, and let me back that off. You can see how the floor of the bathroom is now significantly, it's already about 1.5 inches above the level of the shower. And when you factor in another 1/2 inch for the backer board and 1/4 inch for tile, you're talking about 2 1/4 inches here, which is significant. Yeah, we're going to be building up a mortar bed and tiling here, but there's always going to be a higher level there than here, and that's what makes a great roll-in shower. You can see that I've also laid out down here for the across where the stud wall is going to be, and it's going to come over to about here, about this point. Make sure I'm focusing down. Yeah, about right over here, and that's going to go up to the ceiling. So a lot of good work done. This thing is solid. We've got it meeting very smoothly with the existing subfloor there, the old redwood subfloor. It's beautiful, as a matter of fact. So it's going to be smooth. It's all going to be overlaid with the hardy backer board, and we've got 1.5 inches of subflooring here, which is fantastic. So Friday and Saturday, yesterday was like a horror show. Today's like a dream. I couldn't be happier. Jen's happy because the plumbing's in. We don't have any leaks or anything like that. I didn't expect to, because I've used the PEX system for years, and it's virtually foolproof as long as you lock down and crimp those connectors, those copper bands, real good. If you're going to have a leak, it's going to be really slow, and it's not going to just blow off a fitting, because those fittings are ribbed on it, and it's very hard to, that copper ring, no way it's going to expand to come off of there. So a very successful weekend here. It started, like I say, rough yesterday, but finished great today. It's getting on about 4:30. Jen's got the tri-tip on the barbecue out there. So I'm going to wish you all a very happy rest of your weekend, what's left of it. And Wednesday we'll be back to it again. Okay, we'll probably be putting up the stud wall and doing some framing for the medicine cabinet over here and all that. So we also got to move that sucker up there, the heat vent. And always, you know, for a small space, a lot of stuff has to be done when you're remodeling a bathroom. Alright guys, have a wonderful evening, and on behalf of Jennifer and myself, thanks for being here today.